Good afternoon or morning, depending where you are, and welcome to Vuvuzela, the World Soccer Show. It was kind of rotten yesterday at PPL Park for the Union Real Salt Lake game yesterday. We'll get into that a little later. I'm still trying to get that taste out of my mouth, along with some other soccer that went on.
Well, one day I woke up and I just said to myself, "Vuvuzela Soccer Show." It happens to be really true, though. You know, I'll tell you, you really want to know. I was listening to am I allowed to say that on this blog? Okay, I was listening to a radio station, and a talk radio sports station, and I was wondering why soccer does not even get any attention. It doesn't even make it onto the radar. And I called up, I talked to whatever producer it was, forget who the host was, and they basically laughed me off and said, "We don't care about soccer here." So saying that we don't care about it is ridiculous. I think that the world is getting smaller. Globalization is going on, and soccer's on the rise. And I just said to myself, you know what? I think these people need a forum, outside of blogs and things of that nature. And that's how it came about. It was just an idea. I knew nothing about radio. I was lucky enough that I came into the station, walked in, told them my idea, and then 3 days later I was on the air. Knowing Leanne Sanderson, I know she's probably not thrilled coming off the bench, but Danisha Adams is playing very well, and Leanne is quite a spark plug off the bench, at least in the last 3 or 4 games. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, last year we looked a lot to Amy Rodriguez, and when you were saying a mindset change when those players take off for the World Cup, I mean, that's a big hit to our team. Amy Rodriguez, her speed and her goal-scoring ability up top, but I think we've done well to throw in players like Danisha. I played with her in college. She's a top-class player also when she gets after it.
Does the mindset at all change when the Women's World Cup is going on at the same time? Some rosters, both your roster and other rosters across the league, changing a bit. Does that change the mindset at all? He is the only game in town, and it's a sport that's growing domestically. I mean, it's already #1 internationally, but domestically here, more and more of a following day by day, and he's certainly adding to that. So
I do feel like I'm the only game in town, and if you build it, they will come. Well, I semi-build it, and hopefully they're starting to come. Hopefully it keeps going. People like you, Phil, take time out in your busy schedule to give us a chance. I know you're a big soccer fan, but I think you also see potential in talk radio with respect to soccer, and as do I.
We now return to Vuvuzela, the World Soccer Show. Once again, your host, Eric Nash.